The hut was dim except for the wavering firelight. Min sat close to her mother, half hidden behind Mork's shoulder, her shawl wrapped tightly around her small frame. It wasn't cold, it was instinct. Mork, hood casting deep shadows over her eyes, held the old machete across her lap. Her posture was calm, but the blade knew better. Dean stood at the doorway, chest rising and falling too fast, sweat clinging to his face though dusk carried a cool breeze. The silence stretched too long. Finally, Dean broke. "Mork, I have to tell you something." Mork didn't move. Min peered over her mother's arm, her wide eyes reflecting the fire. "Speak," Mork said, her voice quiet as falling ash. Dean swallowed. His lips trembled. "I saw him again." The way Mork's fingers tightened on the machete was barely visible, but Min felt it through the floor itself. "The man?" Mork asked. Dean nodded, pale. "He followed me from the trees. Not like a person. Not like an animal." He hesitated. He breathed like the dead. Min pressed her shawl to her mouth. Mork kept her gaze on Dean. "Did he attack?" Dean shook his head. "No, that's the worst part. He didn't need to." His voice cracked. "He already knew my name." A shudder rippled through the hut walls. Mork exhaled slowly, like someone accepting an old truth. Then she asked the question Dean feared. "Why did you leave the hut that day? Truly?" Dean's shoulders stiffened. Min stared at him, heart pounding. Mork's tone sharpened, not angry, but exact. "No lies. Not tonight." Dean lowered his head. His voice was barely a whisper. "I heard crying." The fire hissed as if startled. Mork froze. Dean continued, a woman's voice calling from the riverbank. "Not Min. Not you." Min felt her mother's breath catch a rare, vulnerable shift. "She called my name," Dean said. "Soft like she already knew me."